Welcome everyone to our 2022 graduation ceremony. I'd like to ask the gentleman to remove cover, if you would, and join me, if you'd like, in a quick word of thanks. Heavenly Father, thank you so much for everything that you have allowed us to experience as the parents, as the teachers, as the community members, as the neighbors, as the friends of these graduates. Lord, please let our proceedings tonight be full of joy and memories, and please just guide and direct our seniors, our 8th graders, and even our upcoming kindergartners into the next step. In your name we pray. Amen.
Since some of us are still standing, I'd like all to please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Better? Like you couldn't have heard me before. Good gosh. Nice to see you all. I don't know if I've ever seen so many people in this little gym, but it's nice to see you. Welcome all. Welcome all. Graduates, congratulations. Hard to believe, huh? Hard to believe that you're here, about ready to do this. Parents, thank you so much, not just for today, but through the years, for supporting your children, for supporting this school. Thank you to friends, relatives, grandparents especially, since I is one. Thank you, teachers, for all your hard work through the years, not just this one, through the years, plural. Thank you, aides. Thank you, board, for your support. I've been here, okay, so we should say 7 plus 2 years. Good to be back. Good to have served this district and especially served these students sitting before me. Without further ado, I would like to introduce Miss Raevyn Odum, our Salutatorian. Raevyn. You can choose your one.
Okay. Hey, how are y'all today? My name is Raevyn Odum, for those of you who don't know me. I'm also known as the social butterfly or the blonde in the class. If I am being honest, I didn't see myself being up here in front of y'all giving a speech. Actually, a funny story, at senior awards, I was standing next to Isaac and we both said to each other we were gonna get it. And I'm so glad I get to share this accomplishment with him. I personally have been through so much and I was so excited that I achieved one of my goals, but I'm not here to talk about how I got here, but rather why I got here. I promise I'm not gonna keep you all stuck here talking to me for 20 minutes, as many of my family members say we don't got all day. I got places to be. Apparently, I take too long getting ready. Something I've always strived to be is someone to be remembered. Not only remembered, but impactful, and make others push themselves to be successful. If you've ever known me growing up, you would hear me say, "Hi," with a small side hug, also known as the church hug. I was the most shy person ever. I let my nerves get the best of me. I was tried to never let anyone know that I couldn't do something. I was deciding on Thursday, should I go to school? As I was a senior, I was thinking, I don't have to show up. I'm so glad I did because I found out other students looked up to me and that I impacted their life. Being a teacher's aide was so fun. Honestly, at first I saw it as a class I could work in with one of my favorite teachers. Turns out those classes grew on me a lot. I could have done the things Ms. Keeler asked me, although I needed to do more to help them as much as I can and get to know each and every individual. There are so many students that I've gotten to have a friendship with and changed my life. There is one special redheaded little sister that has changed my life so much, my little Perky. I was going through my pictures of me showing when I was younger, and in the back you can see a young, amazing goat showman outside the ring watching me. I was blessed that I got to watch you and take care of you at the fair, help you show goats, and most importantly, inspire you. Also, I'm trying my hardest not to cry right now, just to let you all know I'm super emotional. Talking with you 2 days ago really touched my heart, and I want you to know I'm so proud of you. You have so much more to achieve in life, so keep working hard. And the reason that I brought her up is on Thursday, she said, Raevyn, you have already had a ton of belt buckles at my age by now. And I hope you know I'm going to miss you, and I will be crying on graduation day. The belt buckles are a piece of my accomplishments, but one of my greatest will always be to be the best I can be for the world and to inspire others. You might not know this yet, but when I see myself in you, I mean the care you have for others, the drive and compassion, and most importantly, the glow you bring with you. Our class is something. Let me tell you, we are so strong and passionate about everything we do. Pretty sure if you told us to race on a jet ski or Segway, trust me, we would all do it, and we did on senior trip. We all have a huge competitive drive to win. At the end of the day, though, we all come back together, as sick as we get of one another at times, because we are family. We have been through struggles together, whether it be quarantine, losing a race, or having a hard time with something. It was amazing to get to know each and every one of you. And they were always there for me, just for a simple, are you okay? You want to talk about it? Or if you need anything, I'm here for you. I'm very sad that this journey with all of you ends here. But I thank you for how you impacted my life and accepted me for being me, being I was an outsider when I came here, and I get to call you my brothers and sisters. I want to thank everyone for helping to get me where I am today, including my family, friends, and community. If all of my graduating class could please stand up and give a round of applause for getting this far and achieving a huge stepping stone. I'm so proud of every single one of you. I love all of you guys. And of course I'm funny, so I want to leave you guys with a quote. Justin Bieber always said, "Never say never."
All righty. Those are well highlighted notes there, Raevyn. That's pretty sweet. So good to see all of you here today. Before I begin my little section, I want to sincerely thank you all for making the effort to come out today. We know it's no small task to drive out to rural Colorado on a cold day, let alone any day, but we're appreciating that you are here. I also want to just thank the families of the students, whether you came a half a mile today, 25 miles, 55 miles, thousands of miles. We're really appreciative of the effort that you made to come to our little town that has no gas station and the only thing you can buy is a postage stamp. So thank you, really, sincerely. I just want to glory in this moment because this has been a day that's been long coming for a long time. One of the words you'll hear a lot today is the word family. And that's something that we strive to build here in Branson. And this class of 11 students that are from Branson School and 2 of our Branson online students know that what we go for here is family. I was looking down the hallway at the pictures, and if you haven't wandered down there, I invite you to do that after the ceremony. But this is the largest class of graduates since the 1960s. In this school. So we have a large class today. So this class has ebbed and flowed with students for the past 14 years, adding to students. Students have gone away and their interests and their personalities are all over the board. And you're going to hear about that in just a second. This is truly a fun group of students to spend time with. So here are the people that you're going to be hearing about today. So graduates, as I call your name, stand up. I know it's intimidating to turn around and look at all these people, but they want to see your face. So here we go. So Abby, you get to start, so stand on up. This is Abby Allen. Abby is the daughter of George Allen. Abby plans to take a year off of school and then attend Trinidad State College and study ag business management and would like to become a farrier. Abby joined the Branson family partway through her junior year. Oh, okay. Well, no, we can do this. Go ahead, Chelsea, stand on up. Chelsea is one of our Branson online students. She took part in several FFA events this year. She is the daughter of Jared and Katie Bresendine. She is planning to attend the University of Hawaii at Manoa starting this summer, majoring in communications and minoring in business. After graduating, she plans to come back to the mainland and work in personal resources. Chelsea joined Branson School Online her senior year. Brody Doherty. Just a sec. Brody Doherty is the son of Brad and Jodi Doherty. That's my son. And the grandson of Ben and Walida Doherty and Orville and Rose Strain. Brody will be attending the University of Denver in the fall and plans to major in electrical engineering. Brody has attended Branson School since preschool. He's a lifer. Fernando Gonzalez is the son of Sheila Murphy and Julio Gonzalez and stepson of CJ Duran, and the grandson of Norma Murphy and Mr. and Mrs. Simon Ashley, Margarita and Ascension Gonzalez. After high school, Fernando will be working for the Rocky Mountain Turf Solutions Company. And I had written in here before we got moved inside, it was the company that built our turf field outside. He got hired on the spot last year and is going to continue with them. I'm not done, though. And Fernando also has attended Branson since kindergarten. This is Yuli Gonzalez, also the daughter of Sheila Murphy and Julio Gonzalez, and the stepdaughter of C.J. Duran and granddaughter of Norma Murphy and Mr. and Mrs. Simon Ashley, and Margarita and Ascension Gonzalez. After high school, Yuli plans to pursue a piercing license and then attend cosmetology school. Yuli has attended Branson since kindergarten also. Go ahead and stand up. I had them. This is Caden Humrick. Caden is one of our Branson Online students as well, and he joined our FFA students on all kinds of adventures as well. He is the son of Kevin and Cynthia Humrick and is planning on going to Northeastern Junior College in Sterling for the next few years, and then plans to attend West Texas A&M University in Canyon, Texas, to finish his major in animal science. Long term, he plans to focus on embryology. Caden joined BSO his junior year. Stand on up, Chris. This is Chris Larson, the son of Tracy and Kirk Faldudo. His plan is to attend Kansas State University in Manhattan, Kansas. He plans to double major in biology and animal sciences and minor in pre-vet. His long-term goal is to eventually assume the responsibility of large animal and wildlife veterinarian at the Trinidad Animal Clinic. Chris joined the class of 22 during his junior year. This is Haley Larson, the daughter of Steve and Chrissy Larson and the granddaughter of Louis and Kathy Lenzotti, and Stephen and Carol Larson. She plans to attend Clarendon College in Clarendon, Texas for livestock judging and major in agricultural communications with the eventual goal of attending Texas Tech to complete her collegiate livestock judging experience and ag communications degree. She came during her sophomore year. Melanie. This is Melanie Martinez, and she's the daughter of Nancy Herrera and Sergio Martinez. Melanie will be attending the University of Colorado in Colorado Springs and plans to major in business management and minor in criminology. Someday, she hopes to open her own business. Melanie joined the Branson family in 8th grade. You all know Raevyn from a long time ago. Raevyn is the daughter of Raymond and Jamie Odum and the granddaughter of Mark and Cindy Henry and Chris and Dave Smalley. She plans to attend Angelo State University in San Angelo, Texas, and major in agricultural leadership and education. Raevyn plans on becoming a 4-H extension agent. Raevyn joined the class her sophomore year. This is Coy, straight back from the state track meet. This is Coy Pickard. He is the son of Rob Pickard and Chelsea Kalahuavehe. Did I get it right? I tried really hard on that one. He plans to attend Laramie County Community College in Cheyenne, Wyoming for a 9-month welding program to earn his welding certification. His long-term goal is to own his own welding business. So ranchers out there, you got a welder? Coy joined the class of 22 as a 5th grader. This is Isaac Provost. He is the son of Carolyn Brown and Andre Provost and the grandson of Henry and Marlene Brown. There you go. I like it. He plans to attend Texas Tech University in Lubbock, Texas, and study chemical engineering with a focus on data science. Isaac plans to enroll in a master's program and continue to study chemical engineering. He would like to work for the CIA as a weapons expert. And he's been here since preschool, too. You guys started clapping a little early, but that's okay. So he's a lifer as well. And Gavin. Gavin Sanchez is the son of Nicole Rankin and the grandson of Chris Rankin. Gavin plans to attend Laramie County Community College in Cheyenne, Wyoming to earn a welding certification as well. After he graduates from welding school, he plans on pursuing a job in the pipeline industry in Alaska. Gavin joined the class of 22 during his freshman year. So several of these students have received scholarship to attend universities and colleges this fall. Here in Los Animas County, we are super blessed to have a whole great network of people and organizations who are dedicated to moving our kids forward to the next step in their education. And it's reflected in the diverse number and interest areas of scholarships our students have received. So we have a couple of people presenting scholarships, and I'm going to tell you about some additional ones. But we're going to start this off tonight with a presentation from Mr. Ray Garcia from the San Isabel Electric Association. Come on up, Ray.
Thank you. For a while there, I thought I wasn't going to be here today because we have a foot of snow at home, and it's still snowing when I left. So I didn't know I'd make it, didn't know what the weather was like down here. But I'm glad to be here. Glad to see such a large crowd. This is the biggest graduating class that I've ever seen since I've been coming here, and I've been coming here for a lot of years. But I'm glad to see it, glad to see everyone here. Before I make these presentations, I would also like to state that San Isabel gives these scholarships out, and we used to give them out to the Valedictorian, Salutatorian from every school, 8 high schools within our territory. We've changed that, and they have to make an application now, and part of that application, they have to write an essay, and there's a lot of other things that they're graded on. And with this grading system, it makes no difference if you're Valedictorian, Salutatorian, or whoever, you can get a scholarship. And the scholarships aren't only given for college, they're also given for vocational. So we also give a $1,000 vocational scholarship if anyone ever wanted to apply for these things. And then we give scholarships for first to attend in a family. So if there's someone that's the first time they've ever attended college in their family, they can apply for that. And there's also a scholarship for continuing education. So if you want to go back to school and stuff like that, back to college, you can apply for that one also. And this scoring system that we have to place these kids as to how they get their scholarship, the 3 highest scores go for an interview for the Powered Up scholarship, and the Powered Up scholarship is a $5,000 scholarship. Everybody else gets a $1,000 scholarship. And then the second in place of that, the runner-up for the Powered Up scholarship gets $2,000. This year, our top scorer was one of your own people, and he, first time it's ever happened to us, he asked us to take him out of the running, give it to someone else, because he has received a full ride scholarship. And we want to thank him so much for doing that. That opened it up for someone else. In fact, it opened it up for, there was a 3-way tie for 4th place. They all moved into 3rd. And it just so happened 2 of those became the Powered Up and 2 of them became the runner-up. But with that, I want to thank again Brock Doherty. He's the one that gave up his position, and it was just really awesome I think for him to do that. He still received the $1,000 scholarship. I don't know why he gave up the $5,000, because knowing full well that when you go to college, there's a lot more expenses than even your full ride. So I guess he didn't need it, maybe, huh? Anyway, the second scholarship goes to Isaac Provost. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you all.
Our next presentation is from Christine Louden. She's presenting the Southern Colorado Livestock Association Scholarship.
Hello, everyone. The Southern Colorado Livestock Association is proud to award scholarships to worthy students who wish to further their education at a college or trade school. In January of 2020, the members of the Southern Colorado Livestock Association renamed this scholarship the Kimmi Lewis Scholarship to honor a rancher, legislator, and rural advocate, which Kimmi Lewis was and was a staunch supporter of education. On behalf of the members of the Southern Colorado Livestock Association, I'm proud to award a scholarship in the amount of $500 to Isaac Provost.
Another local scholarship that I am pleased to give out on behalf of the Carly Blake Yoka Memorial Foundation, Scholarship Foundation, whatever, is for Raevyn Odum in the amount of $750. Did you know about it? Did you know about it? Oh, okay. And we have a pile more. So these people, you don't have to come up here, just you can stand up if you want, or you can stay sitting. So Chris Larson received the Kansas State University Founders Non-Resident Merit Award and another local scholarship called the Calibra Range Scholarship. Melanie Martinez is the recipient of the Edward B. Cordes Scholarship, which is a scholarship through FFA, and a merit scholarship through the University of Colorado, Colorado Springs. Haley Larson received the Clarendon College Livestock Judging Scholarship and will be attending there with a lot of expenses paid, so that's fantastic. Another great scholarship that just came about this year is really fantastic. Isaac Provost received the Henry Brawley Branson Any Athlete Scholarship, which was created by a family in Longmont who saw our story about the football field and not only invested a good amount of money in our field project, but also created a scholarship for our students. And Isaac is the first recipient of that scholarship. And he also received the FFA World Leadership Conference Scholarship and the San Isabel Electric Association Scholarship and the Bold.org Scholarship. Isaac is also chosen as a Presidential Merit Scholar at Texas Tech University. Caden Humrick received the Vision Scholarship through the Northeastern Junior College and the Prowers County Clerks Scholarship. Good job. And Brody Doherty received the University of Denver Chancellor's Scholarship and the Los Animas County Mary John Gorey Scholarship. The math got too big for me to do, but all in all of these scholarships came to about $500,000 for these kids. And Isaac, I think you're up next, aren't you?
Good afternoon, respected teachers, administrators, parents, and the fantastic class of 2022. Before I start, I would like to thank all the teachers for coming through for us this year, and therefore, I ask all the graduates to stand up and join me in giving all the teachers and staff a round of applause. Though I hesitate to even bring up this cliche, it should be noted that my second thought after learning that I was salutatorian, since of course the first thought was shock and excitement, was, oh no, I have to write and deliver a speech. Not that the problem was that I didn't have enough to say, but rather that I wasn't certain how to say it. How does one fully encapsulate the experience of our class? The fear of asbestos poisoning in the old school. Don't worry, I checked the symptoms on WebMD and I think we're all safe. The absolute honor of attending school with my longtime childhood best friends, the drab reality of spending 8 hours a day learning in the middle of nowhere, and the joy of the history and the groans at the complications of our beloved 99-year-old school. That is a lot to talk about, but I decided that even though it was a hard job, it was also a tremendous honor. So hopefully the fact that I finished writing the speech on the drive over here already gives me a head start on doing justice to our class values. I'm the luckiest salutatorian in the state of Colorado to walk the halls with these students every day. I want to thank all of you for being my constant companions these many years and for helping me to get where I am today. Not at this podium per se, though the friendly competition that pushed me harder in all of our classes was always appreciated, but rather at this pivotal moment in our lives when we are suddenly faced with a change greater than any we've faced before, the end of an era. Without the constant support of all of the relationships we've made along the way, it would be quite impossible for us to have the courage to step forth into the world and leave our quaint little town in the dust. Now, many of you requested a more specific thank you, so here we go. To my family, I wouldn't have gotten here without your endless love and support. To Mr. Caldwell, if somehow anyone does forget that you are superintendent at our 30-year reunion, I will personally sing the school song and try to jog their memories. To all of the at least 30 other people that requested a shout out, I suppose your love and support was a help too. Our class was the first to do several things. The first to graduate following the craze of our most recent global pandemic. The first to be on national news to raise money for our new football field. It's easy, or as easy as any public speaking can be, to stand up here and say that the next step in life should be simple. But I know, obviously, from personal connection, that this leap into adulthood is a little scary, if also incredibly exciting. So, as it's my job to give you some parting advice, and as I am neither the first nor the last salutatorian to try and dole out life porters to my peers, I think we should hear some more qualified people's thoughts before we are let loose into the realer world of college and beyond. First, Benjamin Franklin reminds us to cherish our time at high school and college because an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Wait, sorry. That line was supposed to be delivered to the banks giving out student loans. Oh, here's another one. Dr. Seuss, one of my personal sources of inspiration, said in his graduation instruction manual, "Oh, the places you'll go. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose." Even though it may seem hard to take this final step away from Branson and your childhoods, each of you has the potential to do so, the potential to step out into the world and change it for the better. Though our senior class mantra may have been more or less, "At least we're leaving soon," looking out into the crowd, I confess that I wish we weren't leaving just yet. Seeing all of you sitting here in front of me is bittersweet because it is not only a reminder that we are parting ways in a few short hours, but also an assurance that no matter where we end up in our careers, in the world, or in life in general, we are armed with the tools we need to succeed and thrive. I know all of you will be able to find happiness and success in your futures, and I encourage you to always do your best in every part of your lives, no matter what. That's all I have to say for now. So again, congratulations to the class of 2022. I will miss all of you so much. And remember, no matter where you end up in your life, get your homework done, stay in the weight room, and never forget to laugh.
Good afternoon, and thank you all for joining us today to celebrate the successes of all the Branson students. I have had the privilege of teaching kindergarten this year with Mrs. Carolyn, and it's been so rewarding. There's never a dull moment in our classroom. Just like to speak about the 4 kindergarten students for a moment. First, we have Lakin. She's always sharing her immense knowledge about horses with everyone. And in case you were not aware, the Branson School Library is full of books about horses. Just ask Lakin. They go to the library every single day, and Lakin can find a horse book, a new one, every single day that she brings back to share with us. Lakin also has a fun-loving, storytelling personality that she shares with the entire school. No matter where we go, in the classroom, the cafeteria, walking to a new class, on the bus, or on a field trip, she has a story to share. She shared these stories with lots of excitement and animation. Lakin is our storytelling horse expert. Next, there's Eleanor. Eleanor was like a sponge, always absorbing all the new concepts and knowledge in the classroom and sharing it and applying it through all of her studies. And anytime a question was asked, Eleanor would raise her hand and share. In addition, her willingness to help others and her friendly personality was very admirable. Eleanor is our concepts and knowledge expert. Landis, with his trapping stories and his love for John Wayne movies, always made class exciting. Landis is a happy-go-lucky personality and always shared his contagious smile with everyone. During sharing time, it never failed. He had a story to share about a trapping adventure. When the class earned movie day, Landis always wanted to watch a John Wayne movie. So, Landis is our trapping expert. And Paisley. Paisley was always ready for an art or drawing project. Any free moment, and sometimes not during a free moment, Paisley was always drawing a picture for one of her classmates or one of her loved ones. Her creativity and love for art and drawing was amazing and matched her loving, free spirit personality. Paisley is our art expert. This young group of learners have demonstrated unbelievable growth in reading and math, and I'm so proud of them. I would like to thank Ms. Carolyn for all of her assistance this year, and I couldn't have done it without her. Now, it is my privilege to present the kindergarten graduating class of 2034. Please come forward when I call your name. Lakin Arnold. Congratulations. Can you turn and so they can take your picture? And then you'll go down the stairs on that side, okay? Good job, Lakin. Eleanor Comden. Congratulations, Eleanor. Can you turn so they can take your picture? Good job, Eleanor. Landis Howell. Congratulations, Landis. Can you turn so they can take your picture? Good job, Landis. Paisley Lucero. Congratulations, Paisley. Can you turn so they can take your picture? Congratulations to the class of 2034. Again, it is an honor to be in front of you to recognize another outstanding group of students. I've not been able to witness the growth of this group of students in the classroom on a daily basis. However, I had the opportunity to watch them throughout the school year during break time at sporting events, NHS induction, performing art shows, FFA events, and a few glimpses in the classroom. I have observed that this class is full of individuals that have an admirable work ethic, competitive spirit, amazing intellect, and a never-quit attitude. It's my honor to promote the 8th grade class of 2026. Liam Doherty. Congratulations. If you'll stop and take a picture. Thank you. Will Doherty. Congratulations. If you'll stop and take a picture. Isaiah McBride. Congratulations. If you'll stop for the picture here. Mason Riddle. Congratulations. If you'll take a picture here and then turn towards your family. Oh. Okay. Good. Hope Vernier. Congratulations. If you'll stop for a picture. Brooklyn Winter. Congratulations. You'll stop for a picture. And now it is my pleasure to introduce Brody Doherty, the Valedictorian of Class 2022.
Let's see, my speech is in here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. All right. Friends, guests, brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, countrymen, lend me your ears. It's time to settle into your seats for yet another person to talk at you for a little bit. My name is Brody Doherty, and as you may have noticed, there's a small crowd of people out there that share my genetics. I apologize if they have done anything to upset you, but I assure you they have all been cleared to be out in public. It is absolutely phenomenal to see so many people here to celebrate the fact that 13 people get to leave a place that they love. I am so glad that everyone here is excited to see us get out of town, but we appreciate you showing up nonetheless. You know, as much as I've thought about graduation and the possibility that I would get to write a speech, I thought it was going to be easy. I'll just talk about the journey of how we all got here and all the cool stuff that we got to do along the way. But all of my ideas got stolen. My mom wanted to talk about how long each of us have been at school, and she's ended up talking about all of our scholarships and stuff that we've done. And I'm sure that our class sponsor, Miss Howell, is going to tell us a tearjerker of a story about all the stuff that she's seen us go through. All of my ideas were taken before I even started writing. I suppose this means I have nothing to say. Just kidding, I'm taking all of my ideas back. Allow me to tell you a tale of the 2022 senior class. Once upon a time, there were two little boys. One of them was a child by the name of Isaac, the other named Brody. These two were placed in the same preschool class and we would become the best of friends. It would be the two of them against the world. Their friendship would be legendary. Little did they know the tale of amazingness brewing in Branson Elementary would spread far and wide, and drew the likes of several others to a school with no more than 40 students at the time. Soon, a pair of siblings, Yuli and Fernando, were to join the fledgling class, and would see a few more years go by as the class of 2022 continued on their path to infamy. Soon, a young lad from Des Moines would join the fold, as Coy would too become one with the group. This core group of fellows would rise through the ranks of elementary school as one, daring to face whatever challenges lay before them, whether it was the annual science fair, pee-wee basketball, or the all-powerful piano marvel recital. As amazing as their successes were in these areas, they were soon to face an even greater challenge, junior high. Junior high school saw the band of young adventurers add new members to their ranks, as Miss Melanie Martinez added her skills to the unit. This new cohort was able to brave the wilds of junior high sports and robotics competitions, maintaining their awesomeness and bravado at all times. There were others at this time that came but ultimately could not hang with the party that was our class. We had Kelly, Lydia, Faith, and Isabel, who were all with us for a time, but eventually had to find their place elsewhere. It was not until high school that our class reached the magnitude of what it is today. As the masses from Honey joined our cause, Haley, Raevyn, Abby, Chris, and Gavin all came to us from Trinidad and beyond to make the class of 2022 the group gathered before you. Together, we have conquered FFA, championed junior prom, and made so many memories of our journey along the way. We have each had our challenges and tasks to overcome to get to this point, and look forward to what adventures lie ahead. But it is this, the tale of the class of 22, that properly describes the group that sits before you today. Now, I'm willing to bet that no one else that's giving speeches is going to tell our story quite like that. But all silliness aside, our class is a special one. We have one of the most diverse classes in the history of Branson. And when I say diverse, I mean that we all have backgrounds that made us who we are today, and have given us a skill set that we are going to use to go even further in the future. Branson is a special place in that way, that all of us have come here to share our backgrounds in ways that have made us all grow and thrive. I mean, look at the results of what we've achieved. There are banners on the walls in our gym showing our accomplishments in FFA. The field outside and the t-shirts in our dressers at home are testaments to what we've done in Bearcat and Mustang sports. But it is not just our class that has done these things. It is the rest of Branson as well. It is the classes that come before and after us that have gotten us as far as we have. There is incredible potential in the senior classes yet to come, and I cannot wait to see what other awards will be won, memories that will be made, and stories that I'll get to hear about the classes of 2026 or the class of 2034. When I come back to watch my brother's graduations, I want to hear about how their classes broke all of the records we set, and how they're going to do even cooler things than any of us are today. If I were to impart some meaningful knowledge onto the rest of the students in attendance today, I'd say try everything, and don't be afraid to try something weird, like give a monologue in your valedictorian speech. I hope that each and every one of you ends up happy with the choices you've made, and that you can tell one heck of a story about your time in high school. To all the parents and teachers in attendance today, we know how much you love us, and we have all the love in the world for you. May you love our successors just as much as you have us. Now that the necessary thank yous and inspirational bits are done, I'll leave you all with this. In the words of some very influential speakers, heroes get remembered, legends never die. There's no place like home. Just keep swimming, and where you're going, you won't need roads. What I'm trying to say is, be excellent to each other, and you'll find yourself near infinity and beyond. Thank you all for coming. I didn't know I was supposed to do this, but would Mrs. Howell please come up to give us whatever she's going to say?
I appreciate your lighthearted speech, and it wasn't a tearjerker like the first one or the second one, so I appreciate that, Brody. Good afternoon, everyone. 2 years ago, I was asked to be the guest speaker at graduation. I was very hesitant then and honestly figured it would be a one-time deal, so I overcame the challenge and got it done. I was then asked to speak at this year's graduation and was hopeful they would reconsider after the third time I asked if they really wanted me to speak. But here I am. It's not that I didn't want to speak for them, as their reasoning was truly heartfelt. They said they wanted someone that has known them for a long time and truly knew them. For some of these students, I have been their teacher for 6 years now, have traveled across the country a few times with them, have spent countless hours traveling in a Suburban or helped care for their livestock numerous times in a pasture or in a barn. Others have known me before then through 4-H. Heck, there's one of these graduates that was actually at my college graduation. So I guess you can say I fit that bill, and I wasn't getting around their request. It has been an honor to be a part of these students' lives over the past years. I have seen them struggle, make big life decisions, overcome loss, reflect on poor choices, grow, achieve, and discover who they are and where they want to go. And this group is going places. In my opinion, this is a prime example of quality and not quantity. The accolades this group has acquired over the last 4 years is unbelievable. I am honestly not sure of many other graduating classes in southeastern Colorado that has a group that has achieved as much as this one in front of us. You all should be so proud of what you have achieved. With this, also know that you are exemplary role models that so many younger than you now strive to become. So often people say that teachers make a huge impact on students' lives. I don't disagree with that, but I also believe that students have just as much of an impact on teachers' lives. For myself, I know every day I have learned something from my students. Whether it's some random fact about sea creatures or deep thoughts and new concepts they teach me. More so though, they continue to open my eyes to compassion, forgiveness, and new theories. However, they still haven't convinced me about the whole alien debate. Sorry. Hey. Nonetheless, I am thankful for all of what you have taught me the last 6 years. Don't stop being good-hearted, giving, and loyal people. Our world needs more of them, and you all have the ability to make others better. You've proved it already on the court, field, in FFA, or even just in class, by the impacts and relationships you've cultivated amongst the people you've been around. Continue this trend. All year long, I've had a saying on my board. What is it? Yes. Pressure is a privilege. That means things are expected of you. When life gets hard and you feel overwhelmed or you aren't sure what to do, don't retreat, don't give up. Move forward. Take a deep breath, analyze the situation of pros and cons, and know that you can handle it. When your boss, professor, or future coach has set a lot of expectations for you to take on, take that as a compliment and prove to them you can handle the pressure and situation. Set goals, create a game plan to achieve them, and overcome. As you continue on to this next phase of life, you will find yourself unsure and hesitant. One of my favorite college professors, Dr. Dean Hawkins, said, "If you're gonna hunt bear, hunt grizzly. Go for it, live, experience, travel, work hard, listen to your gut instinct, and go big." Don't quit when life gets hard, and I'm going to be honest, adulting is challenging, but you know how to overcome. You all have been blessed with families, a school, and a community that have pushed you to excel and guided you through hardships. Use those experiences to propel and soar ahead. I know you can, and I know you will. Congratulations, class of 2022. You're headed for an amazing journey, and I'm excited to see what your future holds. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Howell. This is the moment we all have been waiting for the graduating class of 2022. I will keep this short because I know we are anxious to congratulate the seniors and celebrate their accomplishments. This class of young scholars has achieved great accomplishments while at Branson School, as demonstrated through their scholarship awards, FFA competitions, academic honors, sports competitions, and other academic competitions they participated in. The seniors demonstrated the essence of Branson family. Anytime we had a school-wide event, this group of individuals came together and outshined the rest. The seniors always seem to have fun together. One memory that comes to mind is homecoming week. For theme day, they dressed up as senior dads and they knocked it out of the park. They would always join forces as a team for pep rally games or any friendly class-to-class competition. Needless to say, this class is just a little bit competitive. I have witnessed this class full of individuals that are passionate, competitive, scholarly, determined, hardworking, fun-loving, and lastly, they demonstrate Branson Bearcat excellence. Finally, as I think about a quote or advice to share with the senior class to inspire them as they embark on their new journey in life, I came to the conclusion that the best author to offer advice for our lives is God. So here are a few words from God our Father to inspire you as you move into your next chapter. May he give you the desire of your heart and make all of your plans succeed. Psalms 24. Trust in the Lord with all of your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways, submit to him, and he will make your path straight. Proverbs 3:6. I truly do wish all of the 2022 graduates great success, and as you continue into your next chapter of life, may God bless you. If I could now have Mr. Jerry Winford join me as we present the diplomas to the graduating class of 2022. Abby Allen. Brody Doherty. And you can stop on this side too if you'd like. You can take a picture here if you'd like. Chelsea Brizendine. Your parents are up there if you want to look at them. Congratulations. Fernando Gonzalez. And you can turn to your family for a picture if you want as well. Yuli Gonzalez. You can turn to your family too if you wanted to get pictures. Congratulations, Yuli. Caden Humrick. If you want to turn for some pictures there. Congratulations. Christopher Larson. Congratulations, Chris. Haley Larson. Congratulations, Haley. Melanie Martinez. If you'll turn for pictures, Melanie. Congratulations. Raevyn Odum. You can stop on this side for pictures with family if you want. You can stop on this side. Congratulations. Coy Pickert. You can turn towards your family too if you want. Congratulations. Do you want me to say it? Do you want me to say it or do you want to? Isaac Provost. Congratulations, Isaac. Gavin Sanchez. Congratulations. Don't forget to stop for pictures. Stop right here. Go ahead and go down. There you go. I'd like to thank Miss Mackenzie Riddle for being our attendant today. And ask Mr. Coy Pickert to join us up here.
Got the hardest job up here. You guys ready? Will the class of 2022 turn their tassels from right to left? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Can I have Brad Doherty come up?
We're just about to the conclusion of our ceremony today. You know, traditionally we do have a slideshow presentation as part of the graduation ceremony. And normally we only have a handful, on a good year, a handful of graduates. With 13 graduates, I had to limit them all to only 2.5 minutes per student, which led to a 35-minute slideshow presentation with a little something at the end. We're going to have that just playing up on the wall during our time where the seniors will be over there. You can grab some punch. We're not going to ask you to sit here for another 35 minutes and watch the slideshow. But it will be up there, and we'll have it posted on the school's YouTube page. So if you go search for Bearcat Media, probably tomorrow, you'll be able to see it all there as a group and as individual ones as well. So you'll be able to share it with friends and family who weren't here. So again, thank you all for coming. This is a special place, a special group of students, a special group of families. Let's close in a quick word of prayer, and then we'll be dismissed. Heavenly Father, I thank you again for allowing us to be here. I thank you for each of these young men and women that are going out into your world. Lord, we ask for your guidance. We ask for your protection. We ask for your wisdom. We ask that you would surround each of these young people with friends that will build them up, that will lift them up and encourage them during the difficult times, and that they will have a blast with. Father, thank you for all the families and teachers and neighbors and friends that have invested so much into each of these young people. Lord, we praise you for your goodness and your grace. Please bring us lots of moisture after everybody gets home tonight. In your name we pray. Amen.